Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Play Survival Chaos. We are going to repick here, real quick, into the Saurok. Very, very exciting. Worgen, just a whole bunch of switch everyone here. I love it, love it, love it. So, I think what we're going to quickly do before we send out our wonderful little good luck, have fun, I'm just going to quickly make sure that the sound is a little bit lower than it normally is. There it is. Because I had to kind of play around with some of the settings. Oh, we only have a minute left. Hold on. I'm going to roll the dice. That's 2, 1, 2. We got hidden attacker, glaive throw, smoke concealment. Wonderful. So, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So we're going to be doing the good luck, have fun here. Good luck, have fun. A bit of a chaotic start, but here we are. So, essentially the reason why I had to kind of change that music around a little bit was because I have been playing a lot of... They look very strange. Are they just bigger, or is this the Monster Hunter? Okay, because are they... Huh. So, basically I have been playing Resident Evil 8, so if you guys want to check that out on the channel, I'm having a great time with it. It's a fantastic game, really creepy, really a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it, basically. It's and so those settings have been very, very kind of like finicky, so I've had to play around with that in terms of my OBS settings, and that's why I had to change them back. So I think what we're doing here hold on. I think that's what Steven329 is confused about, but, you know, it might just be complete chaos in the chat, this game. Search Classical Keem on YouTube. Okay. I mean, I'll do that later, but I don't want to do it now. And as we can see here, there are absolutely no gold mines, nothing really, really worth running after right off the bat. And so let's look at what we got here. So we got 1 extra level of critical strike, 100 damage and 1 second stun, and then voids damage for 2 seconds. It's solid, plus 10% attack rate, plus 4 damage. It's nothing exceptional, but it's a solid kind of like early boost here. So we've got 1,000 gold, and here they're going to be pushing in. We are only going to need to send like 1 prowler out. 2, 1, 0. We took a little bit of damage there. Certainly not the end of the world. I think we are going to be picking up Shamanism, because I would, once again, as per the usual, really like to be able to take over the mid here. And unfortunately for us, the Rengari Scouts, Revond has been putting a lot of effort into his units. And so they're going to potentially be fairly problematic. For those of you who don't know, 3 HP per second regeneration, minus 30% buy cooldown, 10% attack rate, and 10% research speed. We love it. We love those type of things. And we have the dwarves below us with no clear bonuses right away, but once again, we know that the dwarves are brutal in terms of the end game, depending on what bonus he has picked up. So, with that in mind, let's get some spiked barricades. I'll probably be going tier 1 here because I do want the dwarves to vanish because they scare me, and I don't like their giant mechanical monstrosities. Alright, so still no upgrades on this. It's just Monster Hunter's very powerful. Okay, still workshop level 1. But we're going to be picking that up, which is nice. We will be picking up pit entrance, tier 2. Oh yeah, they are all going hard here in the middle. So the middle may not be our priority right away. Luckily, with the healing totems, we should be a lot stickier and a lot more irritating to deal with. Basic brass blades is a really tempting thing. I think I'd rather wait until we get basic bone scales, just so we can kind of negate the -2 armor. There it is. And our hunters are going in. We'll be clashing here. We should be able to get the dragon bone scales and a level of basic brass scales right off the bat. But we will find out. So that's a 350 that we're going here. Nice, nice, nice. All right, wonderful. Then we're going to get an extra 75 from that. Feeling good. Unfortunately, there you got a great spawn. Oh, no, we got an amazing spawn because this isn't attacking us just yet. Now it is, but we're already hitting his backline, which is wunderbar. And the focus is pretty solid. That was a tier 1, which unfortunately didn't do too much. We've got a healing ward down. We're going to be picking that up. Still workshop level 1, so they're going to be taking some damage here. Potentially some pretty serious damage. Certainly not nothing in terms of damage, which I am very happy. And we are knocking on the Worgen's door. Manor already level 2, so we do have to be careful of that tier 2 nuke as well as heroes potentially coming at us. And once that's there, we're going to be picking up basic brass blades tier 2.
Research complete.
And then, frankly, I think I might be very content to just sit back and level this up to tier 2. Get our fortress all nice and scary and powerful like. Alright, so here comes the steam tanks. So they are going to be pushing us back here pretty quick.
Research complete.
Do I want to build extra brass tips? More bone scales? I think basic brass tips here just to help defend our base just that much more. Could potentially be quite useful for us. And there is that wonderful healing ward. We love it. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pretty major pushback against us. So in order to deal with that, let's keep getting the Arcanite tips, the brass tips, going so that way when this does eventually land on us, our towers are going to be able to do a good amount of damage against them. And here they are going to be pushing back into us. I'm okay with it. It's not the end of the world. We do have other things we need to worry about at the moment, like picking... There it is. So we already have 3 perch towers, which is going to be nice. And we are going to be able to weaken them fairly substantially, even though they've got 3 armor. So they are only going to be taking 60% from our piercing towers, but, you know, we just got to keep upping that damage. That old damage.
Research complete.
They're 2 and 3, we're 3 and 1. I will be picking that up. Oh my god, are we actually kind of chewing through them, though? I mean, we're certainly giving them something to think about. I mean, this extra damage and the healing might actually help kind of put us over the edge here. Yeah, and they're just going in constantly against the dwarves.
Research complete.
Advanced bone scales. Let's just make our guys really unpleasant to deal with, because with the healing and the armor and the, you know, kind of on and on and on and on, we can really be a bummer here. And then rallying cry is going to be really nice. 2, 1, 0, whatever. Just do the damage. I want to save that 50 gold. Okay, we chewed through them like butter.
Research complete.
Yeah, and so we're going to be 3 and 3. Excellent. Excellent for us. And once again, still 0 and 3. He does have some armor here, the Iron Skin spell. And now really all we can do is kick back and basically econ up. Because this will take a tier 1 to deal with. That's fine. And middle is still, yeah, they still have only gone tier 1 in the middle. The Worgen are already level 6 in terms of damage, but very weak in terms of armor. I.e. non-existent armor, which is my favorite kind of armor for the enemy to have. Alright, 842, 854. 962. Yeah, so we are gonna have to spend probably a decent chunk of change because they're gonna get a good spawn into me. Yeah, this could get pretty ugly here pretty quickly. But there goes the spawn. There goes the spawn. Do 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 do. There goes the spawn, and I say that was a pretty bad one for us. Do 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 do. All right. 17. Oh yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to spend some moolah here. Oh, that was a lot of good damage, though. But once again, that armor is really coming through. They were really able to hold on here for much longer than I would have liked, if I'm being honest. But it looks like with our healing wards and our turret towers defending in the back line, we're gonna be able to get a meeting hall level 2 going. Yeah, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 0. Bump. Yeah, and there goes all the lads that we needed. We're gonna be pushing them back out. And we're holding the Worgen off just fine. Devotion. I think Camouflage Aura, frankly, would be really nice. Which is why I took it. Critical Strike is fine. I think Fast Reflexes is probably my first choice. Oh, that was a little bit of a lag spike, but that's fine. Alright, we've got the good push through here. I will probably want to go tier 2 in the middle sometime soon. Yeah, good. And you know, we're not going to be killing them fast, but we are going to be killing them, so. Let's just repair there. Advanced spiked barricades could certainly be useful. And this is gonna end up being a tier 2 nuke here. It has to be. Blue ADHD? What? What does that mean? Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just save up here for a little bit. And since he is going so hard... Yeah, and he still hasn't gone tier 2 into me. I'm going to go tier 2 here, which makes me feel dumb that I used repair so soon. But that's part of it.
Upgrade complete.
Great, so we've got fast reflexes. Neurotoxin, I think, is going to be kind of one of our next big ones, especially if we can kind of knock out the dwarves a little earlier. And unfortunately, I don't think we're killing them fast enough. They're going to be getting a pretty decent spawn against us. Sick Thorn Tips, Advanced Spiked Barricades. Bum. Yeah, alright. Mastery level 2, buddy, I would start pumping out either units or just nuking me at this point. I would probably nuke here. I don't think tier 1's gonna cut it just because of our HP regen and all that stuff. And once again, those healing wards are just crazy. The amount of stickiness that we're able to do here. Prepped level 1. I did not anticipate us to be able to do this much damage. But my god, we did some serious damage there to the dwarves here. And he's spending all... Yep, there's the tier 2. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alright, and there's the tier 2 up there. That's fine.
Research complete.
Let's just keep going in that direction. Neurotoxin. Because Neurotoxin is going to be very helpful against the Worgen here. Just because, once again, since they have no healing, that Neurotoxin is going to be able to really start kind of like whittling them down. Especially once we get kind of a decent backline. That's really going to be helpful for us. So they're 8 and 2. Yeah, these are scary Worgen. These are scary Worgen-arinos, let me tell you. So we're going to be getting some basic thorium tips. And it looks like we're going to be pushing right back into the dwarves again. And hopefully this push, because he did use a tier 2 and spend a lot of money on units, this push should break them. So that should be enough for us to take their barracks. And then the gold from the barracks I'll probably spend on upgrading this pit entrance to tier 2.
Research complete.
Let's just get another basic thorium tips, just so we're going to be able to defend this just a little bit better and a little bit harder. You know, really kind of give our old towers something to think about, huh? Alright, and they're still tier... Oh, no, they did go tier 2, so that's kind of gone up a little bit in my list of priorities. Oh, yeah, he's at the point where he's throwing out runic priests. Yep. So that's certainly not like an ideal vibe if you're the dwarves, if you're throwing out priests to kind of just hold them back. For the Bronzebeards, alright.
I pledge my loyalty. I pledge my loyalty. I pledge my loyalty.
Okay, that... We took a lot more damage there than, frankly, we probably had to. Okay, that's still Workshop level 2 with Murd and Bronzebeard coming in. So they're going to push back pretty aggressively, that's fine. We'll probably send out a Nimnok. Yeah, Nimnok. To kind of deal with that, my friends. Alright. The Worgen are just kind of going to be a problem. Kind of a recurring issue for us. But there are ways that we can counter that. Evasion's a good way. Stone Tablet. Dragon Hide. Rallying Cry. There's a lot of good options here. But once again, I just want to save up until I've got about 1,000. So I'll be able to just throw out a hero whenever I feel most comfortable. Alright, now we're really kind of like properly joining the fray here. 2, 1, 0. Alright, so just 82 more gold, which you get now. Good. We are then going to be kind of rolling through. Yeah, I'm feeling confident about this. We're holding the Worgen off, and that's exactly what we need. We'll have Nimnok kind of ready to go. I would say, yeah, let's just get Critical Strike going here.
Eat mortar.
Eat mortar, eat lead. Yeah, Nimnok definitely to kind of nuke all this down. Baby. Ooh, Nimnok, you're a fine lizard dragon thing. The Worgen have gone straight to tier 4 in the middle. That's spicy. 22, 21. All right. Okay, so we're gonna spend a good amount of money here. But now we're good. As long as we just get that spawn out, we're good. Yep. Focus on Muradin. Just prepare what you can. Good. So that pretty much wiped out exactly what I wanted them to. Now let's get some ivory scales going. Yeah, because Muradin's game over here, Chief. Game over. That sucked. Don't do that. Stop that. You're being very rude, Muradin. Just die, my friend. Just die. That's all we're asking of you. Just go bye-bye. Go bye-bye, Muradin. Go bye-bye. Oh, wunderbar. Look at them die. We love it, darling. We love it. We love it when you die like that. It's really quite nice for us to see.
Research complete.
I think... Let's just go aggro. Come on, just give us enough for tier 3 here. No. I'll let it sit. I think it's more important for us to... We're gonna get some more Ivory Scales, Rallying Cry, and Killing Spree. Just 3 really solid bonuses. Excellent, excellent spawn for us. Yeah, they're throwing down their healing totems, so they're gonna be making back some good health here. And they're gonna be 6 and 5 at 22 minutes. Feeling good about that. Still workshop level 2, trying to hold on to it, but with Nimnok, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to hold on to this. If he can get some aggro switching around. Oh, he's been getting hammered, this poor guy. And that's gonna be it for this barracks, I think. That's good tier 2. Good tier 2. Irritating tier 2, and I wish that didn't happen, but that was well done. I'm saving up for tier 3 here. Oh, no, but Bronzebeard, why you gotta mess up my vibe like that, man? Come on, Bran. That's just rude, my friend. It's just very rude. And if one of them could just hit that just a few times, just a couple times. Oh, no way. No way do they sweep around. Yep, we got it. Insane.
Off I go then. Upgrade complete.
So we'll upgrade that to tier 3. We're gonna get some imbued spiked barricades, because this is done. This is fine. That's whatever. Actually, let's get some more stasis wards going. And we should be able to absorb a fair amount of this stuff here. Nimnok is dead. Oh no, but yeah, so he's about to lose his middle base here. Yep, middle barracks. Yeah, talk about getting the short end of the stick. Good lord. Now we do have to prepare. Yep, so because he went tier 3 up here. We've got stasis there. We can repair this. Send Nimnok up that way. Let him basically just collect a whole bunch of experience. I really hate the fact that the Worgen are going to be getting a ton of gold here. I was really hoping that would be me. But unfortunately, no, they're going to be taking all of my gold. Yeah, it's a huge bummer for us. It's a huge, huge bummer. Maybe if they're able to just destroy the fortress, give me some room. Yeah, okay. And here, I do want to send a hero. I definitely do, so that means we can get some advanced thorium tips here. Yeah, because this isn't even that big of a push. But Brand's Bronzebeard, man, have you really screwed up my entire plan. Ya maniac. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bad spawn. Very, very bad spawn. Okay, they're starting to throw in some defenses here. He's gone tier 4 into me. I mean, that sucks, but we should be able to handle that okay. Because all we need to do is get to tier 3, and then we can get to tier 4. Hopefully we'll be able to get some of our money here. But once again, we just weren't able to really build up a force. Alright, 1476. Give me 1500. There it is. Alright, so that's already a significant amount of pressure lessened for us. Because Nimnok's going to be able to hold the line. But if we'd had any more of this gold, we'd be in a completely different position. And that's what I was afraid of. Gunship. Yeah. The gunship would have just absolutely rolled all over us. Yeah, and so we're still getting... This is still going to be bad for us. This is still going to be a tough fight. But with the healing and ye olde killing here... Yeah. Good, good, good. We've got 1760, 760. Only 1,300 more to go before we're actually able to get some solid gold going. And some solid reinforcements in that lane. Interesting that Gen Greymane is already here. But that will force us to spend some more gold in order to defend, because I don't think we'll be able to chew through these waves before Nimnok goes down. Yeah, there goes Nimnok. Yeah, and we were able to get just a little bit of gold from him, but really not much at all. So now we're going to have to really watch where the Worgen horde is going to be descending. Oh man, it's not quite what I wanted to see, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's under attack, but we're gonna be okay. Oh man, and of course they're coming right into us. Okay. Do I have enough for Nimnok down there? I do not. 0. Okay. That was really, really dumb of me. Just got to get people on the ground. If we can defend this, we've got a real shot at surviving. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta do this now. Gotta do this now. Gotta do this now. Kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them. No, 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 no. Okay. No! Oh my god, the timing, the timing, the timing, the timing. Oh my god. They just wiped me off the face of the earth. If the Worgen hadn't come this way, I would have been alright. I really believe that. But I mean, there's nothing I can really, what can I do here? I mean, good lord. Yeah, because we won't be able to break through that. Nimnok is just getting absolutely destroyed. And Sezi, okay, Seziox, thank you. Thank you, Seziox. Unfortunately, yeah, of course that's the one, that was the one with Nimnok. Yeah, I just got absolutely wiped out. I mean, there's nothing... I mean, that could not have been timed better. That could not have been timed better. Because I'm trying to think of what I could have done. I think it's really... what could I have done differently to avoid this? And I think... I guess have been more aggressive in mid, maybe? Or yeah, there's just nothing really coming to my mind. I think in this case it was just I held on to the timing as much as I could. Maybe I should have popped the timing sooner, but then that meant I would have lost my bottom barracks for sure. I don't know. It's going to be interesting for me to rewatch this footage and try and figure out what happened. But I think really it was just the fact that there was a huge, huge Worgen force here that just came down. And the fact that it decided to go, you know, to the right instead of the left, that's what got me. But here's Goldrin. All right, we've got Manor level 3, Grand Temple level 3. These guys are looking pretty solid, except that the Bastions here, only one of them is level 4. The others are just level 3, so that potentially could be pretty bad in all things considered. So, yeah, and with Goldrin coming down, they're probably going to send, I think it's, I forget if Kara is the, no, Kara is the Void Elf one, so this one might be like Nauru or something like that. We'll have to find out what exactly it is, and something tells me we will be finding out pretty quick. So, yeah, Goldrin's just kind of making his way. Poor Murad, comedically stood no, like, he was done. He was dead. And Yeah, so he's building up pretty quickly here. And this, to me, is the really scary push. This is the insane push. Because I believe that's Crypt Tier 4, Crypt Tier 4, Crypt Tier 4. I'm still trying to figure out why these assassins are larger than they normally are. I mean, maybe that's just kind of a new build. We'll see. Because they should be the size of the Monster Hunters, and yet they are much, much larger. We'll find out later. Yeah, so this is actually a three-pronged, relatively devastating push here. Once again, this is obviously like the #1 scare factor flex. But that one's nothing to be, you know, that one's deceptively powerful, and this one's gonna be buck wild. So it's really gonna be interesting to see what the Drane player here prioritizes. Okay, so Velen going to meet the smaller wave, alright, and he's gonna probably... Yeah, okay, so that was nicely handled. And it looks like he's saving money. There doesn't look to be any real upgrades here happening. These look like they might sync up quite nicely, which should be good for the Drane, because they'll be able to tier 2 and really calm it down. Alright, so they're just chopping them up. Strike with great vengeance. Gen Greymane also coming in a little bit late, but that just must be just sheer confidence in Gen Greymane's abilities. Okay, and Godrin, you know, pack attack is the attack has been increased. There's a doll. Oh, very lucky that it decided to switch back over that way. I'm waiting for the tier 2 was maybe a little too early for this lower rank, but it did stop everything that was needed to be stopped up here. But this is gonna suffer because of the fact that it just wasn't quite lined up. It was timed, I think, about as well as it could have been, but this is gonna be costly, and he is going to be losing his lower barracks, and that looks like it's gonna start being the real beginning of the end. Because the Worgen reinforcements are gonna keep pushing through. This lower flank is just gonna burst wide open. Yeah, the second Maraud goes down, and he's not going to be up and around for much longer. Yeah, so Maraud just got ripped apart. And now all these Worgen have kind of been unleashed, and these ones will be unleashed soon. Which almost provides them like a second wave of reinforcements. And yeah, just an absolutely dominant performance by the Worgen player. Like, truly dominant. Adal's going down. Goldrin didn't even really have much of an issue here. Yeah, there goes the upper barracks. And Rivand is done. Steven is also done. I'm gonna just kind of watch just up until the end for posterity's sake, and so we can get kind of the scorecard for you guys ready. But there goes this explosion, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I'm sorry I got absolutely blown up there, but, you know, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. For those of you who enjoyed it, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, join the Neutral Army, and check out Resident Evil 8 playthrough. It's a lot of fun, really spooky, and I'm having a great time with it. Anyway, this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.